Hello and welcome to your Thursday, October 1st day weather video forecast. Well, we've closed out the month of September, and September as a whole across the Cowboy State and the Rocky Mountain West and High Plains region was unseasonably warm and dry. Now we're starting off October on the same note across Wyoming, but changes are in store over the next couple of days, and we've now started big game rifle seasons across most of all of our mountains, and we have a lot of folks going to be in the mountains over the next several days. And if you're going to be in the mountains, you'll have to be planning on some big changes weather-wise. We'll talk about that in just a moment here, and also what we can expect all across the Cowboy State as we head into tomorrow and this upcoming weekend. Let's start that off by now taking a look at some satellite imagery. Here we have a composite satellite image from today of the United States and pretty much most of North America. Wyoming is right here underneath this veil of high cloudiness. We have a trough in the west, ridge over the central and western United States, and another trough of low pressure across the southeast and east coast. Now, it's this trough of low pressure in the southeast and east coast that's really going to dictate what Hurricane Joaquin is going to do over the next couple of days. We also have some other influencing factors with Hurricane Joaquin off into the Atlantic. For a couple of days, though, it looked like Hurricane Joaquin may track north-northwest and hit the Carolinas and go towards the Chesapeake Bay. However, it looks like it's going to bounce off this trough of low pressure and head off to open sea at least for a couple of days. Now, this does impact our weather conditions some here back across Wyoming and the Rocky Mountain West. For if it comes inland, it'll slow down things a little bit for ourselves as we head into the weekend. Otherwise, though, this area of spinning low pressure off the California coast will continue to move northeastward. And it's going to bring some cooler and wet weather conditions to Wyoming. Portions of the mountains going to be looking at snowfall over the course of the weekend, basically the high mountains, and I'll tell you where that'll be. Plus, we'll take a look at conditions across the state and some temperatures for tomorrow and Saturday here now. Here's our state forecast temperature and precipitation map for Friday, October 2nd. It's the northwestern and far western mountains tomorrow that'll see developing snow during the day. Snow level about 8,500 to 9,000 feet. By Friday evening and night, it'll drop down to about 8,000 feet. Likewise for the central and northern Bighorns. And by Friday evening and night, we could be looking at 2 to 5 inches of snow developing for these locations. Below about 8,000 to 7,000 feet, could be looking at a rain-snow mix late tomorrow, otherwise cold rain showers. And we'll see developing rain across western and northern Wyoming during the day tomorrow. In the eastern third of the state, from about Gillette on south towards Glendo, Wheatland, and through Cheyenne, areas of morning fog due to some upslope conditions, also maybe a few morning showers. And late Friday into Friday night, some better rain across the eastern third of the state. And meanwhile, tomorrow, the central and south central sections of Wyoming looking relatively warm and dry compared to other locations. And most of the central and south central areas of Wyoming going to be missing out on the shower activity during the day Friday. That includes the Snowies and Sierra Madres. But Friday night, this hole in our shower activity will fill in, and there could be some light snow across the highest elevations of the Snowies and Sierra Madres Friday night. Otherwise, cold rain showers. Now for Saturday, snow level about 7,500 feet come the morning hours. High temperatures 30s to 40s, lows 20s in the western and northwestern mountains. Likewise for the Bighorns. Now for the Snowies and Sierras, some light snow possible above about 9,000 feet. Mountain temps in the 40s for highs, lows 20s to 30s. Otherwise, scattered rain showers, areas of fog, and much cooler temperatures on Saturday. Highs, lower elevations, generally just 50s and 60s. For Sunday, not as much shower activity and a little warmer for most locations. This concludes your Thursday day weather video forecast. Check in tomorrow for an updated outlook on this weekend and the changing weather conditions.